says, "Hi Wonky D." Uppitijum says, "What's up?" Wonky D says, "All good here, hope you are too." Uppitijum says, "Home. It's great for seeing you." Uppitijum says, "Now stream starts." Wonky D says, "Yeah, now starting." Uppitijum says, 3, 2, 1, go. Uppitijum says, "Go." Uppitijum says, "We're currently starting." Uppitijum says, "Now where's text to speech?" Uppitijum says, "I hope text to speech will start." Wonky D says, "It's working now, I think." Uppitijum says, "We will playing sick ball, each sick ball will vomit." Uppitijum says, "I love sick ball, why not?" Thelegendis Baku says, "Re-te-te-te-te-te-te-te-te." Uppitijum says, "You're welcome, sick ball." French Fry Antlers fan says, "Skibidi hi." French Fry Antlers fan says, "Tongue poking smiley." Wonky D says, "Hi French Fry Antlers fan." Uppitijum says, "Hello French Fry Antlers fan." Thelegendis Baku says, 0. Ouncer Alia Doan, Silentium says, "Joke." Uppitijum says, "You Mr. Baseball High." Ouncer Alia Doan, Silentium says, "LOL." Dartona High Opperson says, "Suck ma boy I 3. Thelegendis Baku says, "Google Dooble Boo-oos." Uppitijum says, "Where's Mr. Baseball?" Danian Don Important says, "Hey bro, English or Spanish?" French Fry Antlers fan says, "Boy I 3. Chris Destfano says, "Yo." Uppitijum says, "Hello Fifth." Wonky D says, "How's every's day today?" Danian Don Important says, "English or Spanish?" Ouncer Alia Doan, Silentium says, "Weather moves FRSTS." Thelegendis Baku says, "Ra." French Fry Antlers fan says. Good. Upitijum says. Hello French Fry Antlers fan, nice to meet you. Wonky D says. English. Jarvis Sock says. Hi. Danian Don Important says. Whoever chats first. The Legendis Baku says. Rock. Danian Don Important says. Is. French Fry Antlers fan says. Okay hello Upithrijum. Dartona Hyoperson says. Sup ma boy I 2. Upitijum says. What spelling today? French Fry Antlers fan says. Skibidi. French Fry Antlers fan says. Bruh. Danian Don Important says. Heligen is Garie. Upitijum says. Nah, ID win. French Fry Antlers fan says. Boy I 2. Jonathan Ryan says. Win. Upitijum says. Sick ball is the best. Danian Don Important says. Baba boo Upitijum says. Sick ball is greatest I know for no. French Fry Antlers fan says. Beaule. Danian Don Important says. English or Spanish? J. Paul says. I love your outfit, it looks nice on you. French Fry Antlers fan says. Spanish or vanish? Upitijum says. Shoots. Danian Don Important says. English or Spanish? Upitijum says. Vanish. Wonky D says. English. Makitilla says. 3. Upitijum says. Ya. Upitijum says. Ya. Milo says. Oh. Wonky D says. I'm not Spanish. Upitijum says. Ya. Upitijum says. Just yeah. French Fry Antlers fan says. Wonky D8 viewers LOL. Who says? What game name? Upitijum says. Boy I 3 new boy I 3 new. Wonky D says. Yeah French Fry Antlers fan it got to 11 just now LOL. Wonky D says. Game is called Souls RNG. Danian Don Important says. Upith2 is Gariet. Milo says. 24H in this game is crazy. Upitijum says. Sick ball is back from sick ball. Milo says. What Sigma? Danian Don Important says. For real I agree with Milo. French Fry Antlers fan says. Now we need Mr. Baseball. Milo says. Thanks. Upitijum says. Sick ball kicks for 5 meters. Wonky D says. Yeah where is Mr. Baseball today? Wonky D says. Hope he's okay. Makitilla says. Hi. Upitijum says. Oh. Mr. Baseball. Danian Don Important says. Oh and we also need Ligma. Makitilla says. Hi. Makitilla says. Hi. Upitijum says. Come on. Mr. Baseball. Go now. Makitilla says. Heative. Wonky D says. Hi Makitilla. Danian Don Important says. Ligma balls. Upitijum says. Sick ball for lives. Wonky D says. Danian Don Important keep it clean please. Upitijum says. For sick ball diabetes. Milo says. Do you play always in this game? Wonky D says. Architijum, what are you on about? Danian Don Important says. Sorry. French Fry Antlers fan says. Danian is funny though. Architijum says. Hello Wonky D, how old are you? Wonky D says. Milo mostly, but I play Blocks Fruits 2 and some other games. Check my YouTube channel to see what I play. Danian Don Important says. I mean, what can I say, I'm a funny guy. Milo says. Okay. Milo says. Say less. Architijum says. Don't eat sick balls in the halls. French Fry Antlers fan says. Less. Danian Don Important says. Hey Wonk, can you showcase your auras? Wonky D says. Less. Milo says. Oh okay. Wonky D says. You can see my auras at the top of the screen. Wonky D says. It updates every hour. Danian Don Important says. Okay. Architijum says. Toothpaste for sick balls, toothbrush for Harvey girls forevers. Danian Don Important says. Sheesh. Milo says. Can you test gunfight arena? Architijum says. Yeah. French Fry Antlers fan says. How much rolls you have? Wonky D says. Nearly 900k. Danian Don Important says. I subbed. Architijum says. Yummy, sick ball is good. Wonky D says. Thanks for the sub Danian Don Important. Milo says. What? French Fry Antlers fan says. 900k ANF best bound, unbound. Milo says. Almost 1M. Wonky D says. Just reached 1100 subs, thanks everyone. Wonky D says. Best is ethereal. Milo says. NP. Danian Don Important says. Welcome, we got you homie. French Fry Antlers fan says. Oh. French Fry Antlers fan says. Cooking then. Wonky D says. Cooking a bit, just need some newer ones, keep getting dupes. Milo says. I'm so bored today, skeptical smiley. Danian Don Important says. Let bro cook. French Fry Antlers fan says. I got chromatic at 195k, now I have 850k, it's still my best. Milo says. Oaksy. Architijum says. Speed for limit today. Milo says. Okay. Architijum says. Hello French Fry Antlers fan. Danian Don Important says. English or Spanish again? Carboy says. Hello ethnic hers. Architijum says. Thanks for gooding eating poop. French Fry Antlers fan says. Hello. Milo says. English. French Fry Antlers fan says. English. Architijum says. Deum. Architijum says. Deu me am what the sigma omega. Wonky D says. Why do you keep asking if English Danian Don important? Danian Don important says. Just doing memes hey. Architijum says. Cerulo S is best. French Fry Antlers fan says. Wonky D he is joking brew. Architijum says. And sick ball is bad. Milo says. Just a joke. Danian Don important says. Okay English or Philippine. French Fry Antlers fan says. English. Architijum says. Oh no I accidentally eaten sick ball, and am going to vomit oh boy I too. Wonky D says. Oh it's okay, I didn't know it was a meme. Milo says. Bruh. French Fry Antlers fan says. Boy I too. French Fry Antlers fan says. Error 404. Milo says. Oh boy I too. Architijum says. Error 403 forbidden. Wonky D says. It's nearly lunch time for me hungry. Milo says. Who know error 1001? Architijum says. Jiverish. French Fry Antlers fan says. It's fake error. Wonky D says. Error 1. Architijum says. What is error 1001? Danian Don important says. It's nearly death time for me. French Fry Antlers fan says. It's a myth sadly. Architijum says. Error. Milo says. Yeah. Danian Don important says. I have cancer. Milo says. Sometime a hacker tried to steal my account. Architijum says. Blob resources are bad. Danian Don important says. Just kidding. French Fry Antlers fan says. Crosswords wasn't a myth though. Danian Don important says. Hey wonk. Milo says. Wope. Architijum says. I know emojis are cannot send. Danian Don important says. Do you know how to play TSB? Architijum says. Because are glitches. Milo says. Do you guys play the strongest battleground? Architijum says. I'll glit. Milo says. I was going to ask startled smiley. Architijum says. It's tra ananayan soja zundnd. Milo says. Ah, okay. Danian Don Important says. Oh yeah, I know. Danian Don Important says. I'm kinda average. Arpitijum says. I'm going to sing like Bill Wirtz. French Fry Antlers fan says. D's nuts. Arpitijum says. Still a piece of garbage. Arpitijum says. Get real. Danian Don Important says. K till we meet again, I have to go, sad smiley. Milo says. Talk talk. Arpitijum says. What 2 plus 2? A billion. Wonky D says. Sire soon, Danian Don Important. Milo says. Who is here? French Fry Antlers fan says. Say boy I too if you like souls RNG. Wonky D says. What 9 plus 10? Wonky D says. I'm here. Milo says. 24. Danian Don Important says. I 3. Wonky D says. / me waves. Milo says. 21. Danian Don Important says. 21. Arpitijum says. Gogology. Yeah. Danian Don Important says. Okay, gotta go FR. French Fry Antlers fan says. 21. Arpitijum says. The real gogology. Milo says. Banan. French Fry Antlers fan says. Gogology. Milo says. Bananan. Arpitijum says. It's Oblivion or Rayo's number. Arpitijum says. Rayo's number. Milo says. Oh la la. Arpitijum says. Suggestion for aura, the ending, 1 in Rayo's number. French Fry Antlers fan says. It's Dolph Soul. Arpitijum says. Dolph Soul what? Notation. Milo says. The aura 1 in infinite. French Fry Antlers fan says. I have 888k rolls. Milo says. I have 286 rolls. Arpitijum says. Bagol is 10 left curly bracket 100 right curly bracket 10. Milo says. I don't play this game TL much. Milo says. 2. Arpitijum says. Push leaderboard. Arpitijum says. The endung. Arpitijum says. I'm gibberish now. Arpitijum says. French fry antlers fan, you're so much dead. Milo says. Yo guys, do you wanna play together? Milo says. Arpitijum says. Me dead skull. French fry antlers fan says. I'm addicted. Milo says. LOL. Arpitijum says. I bet French fry antlers fan is dead, I bet Arpitijum is alive. Milo says. TSB. Arpitijum says. Crikly cruckled cuckle time. Milo says. My stomach hurts so bad. Arpitijum says. Oh no. What? Arpitijum says. Damn, I hate anxiety of stomach. Arpitijum says. Reminds me of Link. Milo says. Bro FR, my stomach is going to explode. Arpitijum says. Reminds me of Gargantua. Milo says. What? Milo says. Are you a go-go gaga? Arpitijum says. Cycle history, minicycles, Z, pi, cycles, supercycles, Aleph cycles. Milo says. Alpha cycles. Arpitijum says. The 6 cycles that TLE created. Oh no, sick ball is auto-vomiting. Milo says. Poor guy. Arpitijum says. Deum. Arpitijum says, get out of here. Arpitijum says, don't gibberish. Milo says, why? Milo says, Arpitijum says, because bad language for reason, why not? Arpitijum says, so please get out. Wonky D says, yeah, keep it clean please. Arpitijum says, okay. Milo says, I will stay. Milo says, okay. Arpitijum says, in meeting. On non no non 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 non. Milo says, IGTG. Milo says, sire. Arpitijum says, yummy, the cupcakes and strawberry is good. Milo says, I'm fairy eh? Arpitijum says, I'm fairly too. Arpitijum says, fairy. Arpitijum says, asterisk. Wonky D says, everyone subbed and liked the stream. Arpitijum says, yeah, I like this stream. Arpitijum says, I subbed already. Wonky D says, thanks. Arpitijum says, TYSM. Arpitijum says, hello Wonkady, how many minutes left until end of stream? Arpitijum says, oh no I'm alone. Wonky D says, I might end now actually. Wonky D says, I will be back soon though. Arpitijum says, no. Arpitijum says, No. Architijum says. No. Architijum says. WHYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYY. Architijum says. Boy I 3. No. Architijum says. What's going goon? Architijum says. I'm alone now. What? Architijum says. Okay. Never mind. Wonky D says. You might be alone, yeah. Wonky D says. Well, apart from me. Wonky D says. I'm here. Wonky D says. But most other people went. Wonky D says. I guess I was boring for them. Architijum says. All. Wonky D says. So I'll stream again later.